afternoon and welcome back to Good Morning 30A. I'm Julie Brown.
And I'm Red Bizarre.
And we are here with John Finch of the
Sunshine Shuttle and Limousine Service.
All right.
Sunshine Shuttle
All those
Limousine.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Now, first of all, congratulations on your award.
All right.
Best of Santa Rosa Beach Award, Transportation, Airport Transportation. Congratulations.
Thank you. A lot of people don't even know that we're located right here in Santa Rosa Beach and servicing 30A, but we're what you call a full-service transportation company. We have an airport division that does all the commuting in the mornings for all the resorts.
You do see that everywhere.
People.
I have seen it too.
Sunshine Shuttle, back and forth to all the airports, and then of course you guys got to experience Sunshine Limousine,
which was fantastic.
Yeah. Really fun.
Great.
Yeah.
Really super. What a beautiful vehicle. I called my dad. I said, I'm in the biggest gas guzzling, environmentally ruining, fabulous car you have ever seen in your life, which I know is not all true.
Well, just think about it. You got like 15 people. You got 15 people in that vehicle, right? That would be approximately
what everybody
15
said.
cars. So you're using one vehicle.
That's right.
So it is green.
Absolutely.
Limousine is green.
Absolutely.
So, and then the third division. So Sunshine Shuttle is one division. Sunshine Limousine is the other division. And then, of course, we own Southern Bus Lines. It's a bus company.
Oh, you do?
So, yeah. So we handle all the trips and going back and forth to Biloxi and all,
nice.
like all the
Did not know
weddings
that.
on 30A and helping
That's
move
going to be a
big groups.
huge business for you, the weddings, I would think.
Yeah. So it's a.
And how far away will your buses go? Like, would you do trips to New Orleans?
Yes, we do. But we still consider ourselves, we're one of the few local transportation companies.
Right.
We definitely do overnight and distance trips, but most of them are local.
Local in the area.
Yes.
Okay.
And how long have you been in the area?
Been in the area right at 5 years now. Yeah, so started with one minivan, and people heard about the company, and one thing led to another, and started just growing from there, and we've got now about 20 vehicles in our fleet.
I was going to ask you that. So, one minivan to 20 vehicles. That's
pretty impressive.
That's brilliant.
Yeah,
And best of Santa Rosa.
It's hard work while everyone else is sleeping. Our drivers start, picking up as early as 3 a.m. to get people to Pensacola, to VPS, to Panama City. For those, 5 a.m. They now have a 5 a.m. departure flight out of VPS in the morning.
Right.
The airport. So
someone's got to take you, and you got to be there an hour early.
Yeah.
Even though that airport, 45 minutes is probably enough. So,
but people know that they can, count on us and reliable service. We, support like Seaside and Rosemary and Watercolor and Sandestin, and it's pretty much a household name now with those resorts.
Well, and we can say we had Donovan on Sunday, and he was fabulous.
Yeah.
He treated us like
took
gold.
very good care of us.
He was
And lots of fun, and put up with us.
put up with us.
Which was important. Well, and what is the award? Oh, I see what it's for. You said
Best of Santa Rosa Beach.
you can edit that. Sorry, I'm lost.
I don't know, how all that evolved. I guess just through word of mouth. We work with the TDC, the Tourist Development Council, and the Chamber of Commerce. As a matter of fact, we're handling the transportation for the upcoming Seafood Festival.
Great.
See, that's just it, though. I think
we'll probably have to.
These areas, word of mouth is your best. You treat people well, like you
Absolutely.
It's the best. It's the best aside from 30A.
Aside from us, right? Exactly.
Well, what's unique about our service is that people don't realize is we have operators answering the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They get someone on the phone, and we have online reservations through our website at sunshineshuttle.com. So a person could be in Atlanta, sitting at the airport. They're doing an online reservation, and then we have someone at the airport waiting for them when they arrive.
Oh, that's great.
So there's a lot of we have a transportation software system. We're on the cutting edge of transportation for sure.
And you're located right here in our little old town. That's fabulous.
Yeah.
Right behind Caring for Sharing, correct?
Yeah.
Right off of 98, which everybody is familiar
393 and 98, and we have a new 5,000 square foot facility there where we keep most of our equipment, and we're really excited about the region. VPS, the airport is growing, and
Right.
the new airport in Panama
airport,
City.
true, I was gonna say,
So, we see transportation really evolving here in this area.
And it's going to be necessary as that airport grows and as, we bring more people in.
Well, it sounds like you're just going to continue to grow as well with your success. You've done outstanding, and obviously, like we said, word of mouth, and Lord knows we're going to say how well you work. Is that what
We can't.
And I hear
we'll see
you guys
later
have
this
a new
afternoon.
limousine tonight.
Yeah,
We have one tonight, and I think we have one on the 20th, too, for the celebrity
Wow,
waiter
you
dinner
guys.
that we're participating in.
We just give up our driver's license altogether.
Yeah, there you go. Just keep that tip money around. John, thank you so much for joining us today. You want to shoot a phone number or a website?
Yes, we have an 800 number, but our local number is 850-650-6333. Our website is sunshineshuttle.com, and of course sunshinelimousine.net. So we have several websites, and we're here to service the Emerald Coast from Pensacola to Panama City and everything in between.
That's
Well, we
beautiful.
thank you so much for coming by. It was a pleasure to meet
We
you.
enjoyed having you. Absolutely.
Congratulations
And
on
we
your
definitely
success.
enjoy having your services.
Great.
You always get a happy ending.
30aTV would like to thank their sponsors, Sunshine Shuttle, and we'll be back in 1 minute. Thank you. All right.
Does the economy have you worried about losing your job or having to change your lifestyle?
Cutting back and living less was not an option.
I started my own business with Prepaid Legal Services Incorporated so that I could call the shots.
I don't worry about getting laid off or losing my job because I'm in control.
I started out wanting to earn just an additional $500 a month, and now I exceed that goal every month.
So if you're looking for a way to make more money without another boss, call an independent associate.
There's a place where stress ceases to exist, where aches and pains are completely unnecessary, and hectic routines are calmly replaced with a balanced and healthy lifestyle. Welcome to Massage Envy. Professional therapists, convenient locations and hours, and with a customized 1-hour massage session at only $49 for first-time guests, perfectly affordable. Revitalize your body without reworking your schedule at Massage Envy.
Good afternoon and welcome to Good Morning 30A. I'm Julie Brown.
Hi, I'm Dennis Stumler, kind of sitting in today for Red here. We've got a special guest, and we'd like to introduce you to the executive director of what I think is an outstanding event here, not just in the Destin area, but the entire Emerald Coast. Helen Donaldson, who is, as we say, the executive director of the Destin Fishing Rodeo.
Welcome.
Thanks.
The
It's great to be here.
61st, which is quite incredible.
Yeah, we've been here since 1948.
That's amazing. And obviously such a fun event and so much that goes on surrounding the whole event for the entire month of October, correct?
Yep. We've got a lot of things starting the 16th of September going through the middle of November.
That's amazing. And obviously different categories. Anybody that wants to get involved, whether you're a child, whether you're a woman, whether you're a man, whatever, anybody can take part in this.
That's right. It's an angler's tournament. It is the boats register. So if you've got a private boat, a small private boat, a big private boat, or a charter boat, then the boat registers, and anybody you put on your boat for that 31 days of fishing can enter their fish in the rodeo. And we do have junior and teen and ladies divisions.
Pays to have a friend with a boat for this.
It does. It does.
Let's make sure of this, not just for a weekend or a couple of days, but as Julie said, the entire month of October. And this has become just an amazing event. Now, I haven't fished in all 61 of them, but I've fished in a bunch of them. And it is a hoot, but it has really evolved from something where there was a handful of us down on the docks to... They have stands set up behind AJ's, whereas the way
The Destin Fishing Rodeo is a spectator sport.
Yeah. Well, and you said on the docks, and am I correct in seeing something where you don't actually have to be out in a boat as well, that there is different...
Sure, you can fish from the pier, bridge, jetty, or surf. It's pier, bridge, jetty, and surf division. You can fish for any of the fish out there. Now, remember, if you're a Florida resident this year, they've changed it. You have to have a license. They used to didn't have to have one, but yes, you can go out on the pier or just go right out there.
I go down to the surf. That's where I fish.
Just go right out there and catch a nice big pompano and bring it in.
That'll work for me this year. I had a grouper that was beaten out on the last day. This is a number of years ago, but I'm not going to do
Not that you caught from the surf.
No, not from the
Okay.
surf. This was out on a
I'm thinking
boat.
that was a big fish story.
That was a good day if that's good.
How many boats do we annually have approximately? I mean, we get boats not just from the Destin fleet, but from all up and down the Emerald Coast.
Oh, from everywhere. As a matter of fact, I already have a boat registered from Kansas City, Kansas this year. But we generally have about 200 private boats that register, and about 100 charter boats that register. And the thing is, it's very, very affordable. If you've got a boat that's 25 feet or under, it's $100, and you can fish all month long for that $100.
Okay.
And if you've got a kayak or an inner tube, we've got a non-motorized vessel division.
I'd pay to see that.
Yeah, that would be
And
interesting.
this, like so many events along the Emerald Coast, has to be one of those that a lot of people return to and start planning their next trip down. Like when you say a lot of boats that come from a distance, they obviously, the minute this is over with, start planning for next year.
They do.
Come right back down.
They do, and it's amazing how many people we have. We have international anglers. We suspect, we don't have a firm number on how many people actually fish the rodeo, but we've done a little bit of research and crunched some numbers, and about 35,000 anglers participate every year in the Destin Fishing Rodeo.
Now, we mentioned AJ's is where they do the weigh-ins.
That's right.
What's the time frame on that? You can go out anytime and you can fish for 2 or 3 days if you want, but you have to have your fish back in at a certain time?
Well, there is an extended voyage division for those people who want to go out and do that overnight swordfish division, swordfish fishing and that sort of thing. But on a regular fishing day, you have to leave after midnight, and you have to be in by 7 o'clock that next day, actually.
Do you have to be in the jetties, or do you have to be at the dock?
The weighmaster has to see the boat coming through the pass.
Okay.
But the scales are open from 10 o'clock until 7 o'clock every day in October 1st to the 31st. We have lots of fun stuff happening, and we have other events as well, but we've got Shark Saturdays. We have the Rootin' Tootin' Rodeo Roundup for kids under 12. Every kid under 12 gets a rod and reel. They bring a fish, they get a rod and reel and a certificate. So there's just something for everybody.
You know, one of the really great things, too, is that you can see these brochures that are in front. It gives a history, and it's got all kinds of stuff. There's some great stuff that you can pick up. Tell me some of the places where, one, you can pick these up, and some of the T-shirts and things. I know that they're already on sale for this year.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Well, we've got T-shirts on sale in 2 retail outlets now. We've got them at Harbor Walk Marina and at Half Hitch Tackle in Destin. And I imagine that they're going to be at AJ's gift shop this month. And then we've got our merchandise trailer that we're open the whole month of October right there next to the weigh scales, so you can get all of your merchandise there.
And you will at the end have one grand finale I saw in November 7th?
I think it's November 7th this year. It's the Saturday after the rodeo's over, and that is the awards banquet, and that's also at AJ's, and we do all of our...
It must be a fun night.
It's a fun night, and this year it coincides with the City of Destin's...
Seafood Festival?
Well, no, actually the City of Destin's 25-year anniversary is this year, and they are doing all of their events that first week of November, and they're ending with a big fireworks show, and it's going to end right as ours ends. So we're going to take that ride.
Now, if somebody for whatever reason has not located one of these yet, they can get on the website.
They can go on the website. We've got the PDF is on the website. It's DestinFishingRodeo.org, or you can pick it up anywhere. You know, again, Harbor Walk, AJ's. Anywhere, just about anywhere around.
And they can register online?
You can register online. You can register your boat online. You can register at Half Hitch or at Harbor Walk or at the Destin Fishing Rodeo office if you can find me there.
I tell you what, if you haven't been there, it is really, really something. I'm speaking from experience. We're talking about T-shirts and things. I went through, and I think I have about 15 or 20 T-shirts from various years going all the way back that I've kept. But anyway, be that another story for another day.
It's a collector's item.
It really is. It really is. Helen Donaldson, the executive director of the Destin Fishing Rodeo. Thanks for coming by.
Well, thank you so much for having us. Everybody come to AJ's and be a part of it.
Have a fun.
We'll be back. Stick around.
If he can find the back of the net with this shot, the cup is there. What must be going through that young man's head, young man's head, Will he be going home to a hero's welcome tonight?
Once again, hi, everybody. Dennis Dumler with you on 30A Television. Once again, we're visiting South Walton High School Seahawks head coach and athletic director David Barron. Coach, good way to get the season started with a win at Franklin County last week.
It sure was, yeah. You know, it's like Bill Ferguson said yesterday at practice, boys, you can't win them all if you don't win the first one, and we did. And, you know, going into that game, I was really apprehensive because Franklin County had 2 or 3 things we didn't match up well with, but our kids really played well from the kickoff classic, which I just consider a glorified scrimmage, to week 1. I was really proud of the kids.
Started off kind of slow. Score-wise, it was relatively close at halftime. What was the key in the second half? It looked like you guys really turned on the defensive pressure.
Well, we built a 21-6 lead at halftime, and you know, we really encouraged them at half to, you know, finish strong, don't go in and let up. And, you know, we just did a good job of containing their quarterback and their fullback, and they made some mistakes, and, you know, we took advantage of them and just consistently blocked them up and down the field pretty well. So it was just a good second half effort on our part.
Really helps the kids after the Weewaw game, as you said, the glorified scrimmage and everything in the kickoff classic. But what have you seen in the 2 games that has really impressed you the most about your young squad?
Well, I've seen, you know, after the Weewaw game, I got into our kids' heads. I mean, there was not any emotion in the Weewaw game. You can't play this game without emotion. And they were just floundering around. And, you know, I challenged them, you know, you're like a team without a mission. And I saw our seniors meet each other a couple of times last week. You know, we've got a good bunch of seniors that's been through this program 3 years now, and this season's all about them. Nobody will remember this season but them and their mamas and papas. But, you know, we looked like a team that had a mission Friday night, and I was really proud of that. They were determined to play well. They played hard. They hit hard, and it looked more like South Walton football.
Anybody individually really stand out on either side of the ball for you?
Yeah. DJ Streetel, our strong safety, recorded 12 tackles. You don't want your secondary making a lot of tackles, but you got to understand in our defensive package, your strong safety and weak side defensive end have got to be tacklers. Yes, sir. And our front did a real good job of controlling the front so that they had to bounce things out. He had a very good game. And on offense, transfer Jay Gatto had 156 yards rushing. Brian Adams was running like Brian Adams again Friday night and, you know, carrying people with him and like he's supposed to do. So, you know, that, you know, comes to mind right off the bat right there.
We're going to take a quick time out, but before you do, once again, an invitation for you to join in the fun with us here at South Walton High School. If you'd like to advertise with us at 30A Television, give Judy Foster a call. 678-488-9667 is her number, or just follow the links on our website to Judy at 30atelevision.com. She'll put you in touch. Back with Coach Barron in just a moment.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Good Morning 30A. I'm Julie Brown.
And I'm Red Vizard.
And we are joined with Dr. Ed Safarian, who's starting a new business, I guess we should say, of house calls on 30A. Doctor.
Express Care. Is that what we're calling it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell us about it. Who does house calls?
Well, actually, doctors started with house calls, and eventually, yes, they ended up going and confining themselves in clinics and having patients go to them. And I guess like anything else, things have progressed, and we're going back to doing house calls again. In fact, house call physicians are so many right now in the U.S. that there's actually an American Academy of house call physicians out there.
Really?
Yes. And a lot of people have realized that, of course, you know, as far as convenience is concerned, it's better to stay in your house, and even if you have to wait an hour or two, it's better to...
better than when you can't get off the sofa to not get off
Absolutely.
So do you specialize in emergency situations, or do you, will you have patients call you and say, you know, we're long-term care, we need a doctor to come to us?
We do both. We are a substitute for emergency rooms and urgent cares. Of course, now if somebody's having a heart attack or a stroke or a life-threatening, life-threatening situation, then you do call 911 and call for an ambulance. But we cater both to the one-time visitor or somebody who's local and who's sick versus someone who just wants to use us as a permanent healthcare provider. Absolutely.
Now, is this is limited to 30A? Is that correct?
We try to limit ourselves because of the driving, and we don't want anybody to wait that long between Destin and Panama City Beach.
Okay,
area.
so that's a pretty wide range. So you go up into Chat-Holly or
actually more or less kind of sort of south of 98.
So up to 98.
Yes, we are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, which is again even urgent cares close at some point in the day.
Right.
And many people ask us about insurance. Currently, we don't accept insurance for a number of reasons. One reason we found out is that, in fact, based on what insurance people have, with their co-pays and with their end-of-the-month deductibles, some insurance companies pay 60, 70, 80% of the fees, and then the person is responsible for the other balance.
Right.
We actually are cheaper than some insurance companies, and some exactly.
Well, what is say a base charge? What do you charge?
Somewhere close to about $150 for a first visit, but again, because we don't, we are not a part of an insurance company. We don't have the same constraints. We don't have to spend 10 minutes seeing you. If I have to spend an hour with you, then so be it.
There's something nice about feeling horrible and not having to leave your house, get in the car, and drive when you really don't feel like it.
The two main reasons we are told people call us is, number one, when you're sick, the last thing you want to do is dress up and kind of drive someplace. And then, of course, even in an urgent care, I know someone who recently was sick, and she drove to an urgent care, waited there for 3 hours, and even with her insurance, which is a pretty good insurance, she ended up spending $235 before she walked out.
Right.
The other thing that people are now more and more concerned about, of course, is what's called a secondary infection, which is when you go to a place where there are other people who are sick,
you can pick it up from them, especially with the whole not called swine flu, but swine flu thing going on, and all of that. So.
And that's why they're called communicable diseases.
And just to assure your patients or future patients, you are all MDs?
We are all MDs, board certified in our specialties. Some of us are multi-boarded in our specialties, or what's called board prepared, which means we can actually sit the boards, but we haven't for time constraints or otherwise. I personally have 17 years of experience in practicing everything from family medicine to emergency medicine. There isn't much we don't do and we can't do.
So let's just hypothetically, someone who becomes pregnant, you have somebody who specializes in OBGYN, and they can...
At this point in time, no, and I'll tell you why. Some very specific thing like that, you do need a clinical setting because of all the machines and everything.
Stuff.
Although we do have a lot of machines, we can...
That are portable.
That are portable. I can do an EKG, a pulmonary function test, urine tests. We do have all those machines.
I'm sure like flu shots and different things have got to be huge for you going around doing
those will be, we are working on providing that as well.
And prescriptions, I mean, I get bronchitis once a year. I always know when I have it, and I always have to go get a prescription. That's not, I can call you and say, I'm pretty sure I have bronchitis, can you come out, and then assure me that, and then...
Absolutely.
How many doctors are in your...
Currently, there's 2, but again, as we grow, as we expand, then there's going to be more.
And what kind of payment form do you accept?
We accept cash, checks, and Visa and MasterCard currently.
So
doesn't get much more convenient than that.
I think it's wonderful. It's a great idea, and there's so many people who simply can't leave their homes, let alone, don't want to. I mean, when you're sick, you don't want to get up and go. So.
Well, it's also that, we always say the community around here has that old hometown community feel, and that just brings back the old services that...
And how long have you been in this area?
I used to live in this area, and I was away for 5 years. I just recently, about 5-6 months ago, moved back here. This is home.
Beautiful.
I am not planning on moving anywhere anytime soon, so...
Hey, don't get us addicted to this and then go away, right?
No.
Well, welcome back. We're very glad to have you, and I think
Thank
it sounds like a great services that you're offering. I think it's a great idea.
You want to offer up a phone number and a website?
Sure. The telephone number you can reach us at is 850-797-2123, and our website is www.expresscare1, and it is the number 1.com. And our email address is expresscare1@hotmail.com.
That's beautiful. Well, Dr. Safarian, thank you so much for coming
Thank
on
you very
today.
much.
And,
It was a pleasure.
Hopefully we can get some word out there for you and get you some new patients.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Guys, I'm going to thank one more time our sponsors today. We have Santa Rosa Golf and Beach Club, thank you very much, where we're broadcasting from. And Massage Envy, fabulous. 30A Radio, and the new Sunshine Shuttle Limousine. Beautiful. Guys are great. Thank you so much.
We'll see you next week. Thanks.
If he can find the back of the net with this shot, the cup is there. What must be going through that young man's head, young man's head, young man's head? Will he be going home to a hero's welcome tonight?
Hi, this is Julie Brown with 30A Television. We are in Grayton Beach at the Howl at the Moon party, and we are joined with, I don't know whether to say the pool girls, the posse, the
Pussycats.
polka dot pool pussycats, 30A posse, a little bit of everything, right?
Right.
All right, I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Dana.
Dee-Dong.
Karen. Georgine.
Welcome, guys. So this is obviously, you are pros at this, correct?
Absolutely.
How long have you been doing this?
Started 7 years ago, but got really hardcore 2 years ago.
And I'm assuming the group just grows and grows?
Grows and grows and grows. We've had to close the membership. It's gotten so big, yeah.
That's fantastic, though. And you don't limit it to just this. Obviously, you guys have so many events. You support 30A.
We make events. We make events.
You never run out, do you?
That's right.
We never.
Which I hear Friday at Village Boutique.
Free party, and this is a free party. Howl at the Moon.
You just tribute. That's free. Yeah. Didn't we start with the poets? Well, we can't say what that really stands for, but it was a group of people. They were actually written up in Southern Living, and it was all about. They used to gather at Grayton at the end for at the end of the day, every day for sunset, and then they started pretty much probably the Howl. I would imagine they were the nucleus. Absolutely.
First time I ever came to a Howl, there were only like 15, 16 people there.
Wow. So it has grown tremendously.
That was when I met Hank, which is 3 years ago. And bam, look at this. Look at the people here.
It's fantastic. We got quite a spread on the table. Everybody brings food, cocktails, and am I actually going to hear howling tonight?
Yes, you will. We howl at the full moon. Even if we have to stay here until the moon gets above the clouds.
It doesn't matter. Everybody will howl.
We'll stay here.
Well, we'll probably see if we can squeeze some footage out of that as well, depending on what kind of light we have. So stay tuned. The sunset's going to be absolutely beautiful. So, well,
Sunset's over there. The moon comes up
over there. There you go.
Sober enough to be able to turn around.
Sober-ish.
It howls.
Oh, is that the rule?
First one to see it howls. Yes.
And you can't do a false start.
Gotcha.
Well, I have done a false start one time.
Is there punishment for that?
Well, yeah, everybody heckles you.
Yeah, go sit in the corner, right? Go sit in the corner. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us and giving us a little education on Howl at the Moon. I won't keep you from your cocktails and your fabulous spread back there, but thank you so much. They always have them with them. Thank you, ladies. It should be a great evening. Stick around for the footage.